Hey everybody, this is CPR43 with a brand new update for you guys. So I've got something different to show you, and I might as well just get on with that. I've got these projects here that I've done in my construction tech class in school last quarter, and I figured that I should do them in an update. Now I actually originally wasn't going to show you guys. I might have shown you the cutting board for a split second, but my friend in Edmonton, we were talking a little while back, and he had suggested, after I told him what I was doing, that I show off what I'd done in a video, and I figured, well, I guess I could do them in a update, and so here it is. So I will show you guys those, kind of give a little bit what they are, and then I've got the go to the trains and then a few other things. So I got the GP9 as well with the steps finished, front steps, and then I will contrast them to the back ones, which are still original. So starting off with the wood projects here, we've got an end grain cutting board, which I finished as a third project. And this was before the nightstand sitting here, and after the bench table. So this is the cutting board, end grain. We've got 4 different kinds of woods on here, although there's 5, but there's 2 of one. Walnut, maple, cherry, white oak, walnut, or maple again. So it took a long time to do this, about 3 weeks, because there's a whole lot of cutting and gluing and so on, but I'm very happy with it either way. I got the highest mark in the class for the cutting boards, 97%, and I do like how smooth it is. A lot of people actually were amazed at how smooth I got it. This was done using 320 grit sandpaper. You can kind of see the reflection of my hand there, just a little bit, so you can see how smooth it is there, but that's what it looks like. And very strong glue was used, so I'm happy there. And yeah, so nobody in my family wants to use the board because it's so nicely done. So I guess I'll be stuck with it when I move out of the house, go live on my own. Little bench table there was nothing too special with it, all done using maple, and I'll just give you a better look there. Nothing too much, a basic project. Especially for a second one. The first project we did was a push stick for the table saw. 83% with this, a bit of tear out, it's a bit wobbly as well, and the joinery in some places was a little bit off, but other than that, it's a good mark either way, 83%. Finally, we got the nightstand here. This is all done using maple again. I did use, I think, spruce on these top braces there, but that's about it. Those were just scrap. I also used some plywood on the back of it, as well as in the drawer where I'm hiding the GP9, so there's a nice unveiling for you, and as well as a sheet of paper that I will talk about in just a sec. This is a very special piece of paper that I want to go through. So this was 85%, very smooth with that's what the teacher told me. The joinery was great, and but I lost marks for a bit of mismeasurements, and the drawer is not really flush with the rest of the table. So I lost a bit of marks there, but other than that, it's just a great project that I've done. This was the longest one, and this is the last one as well. It took 4 to 5 weeks to finish, so it's very long, and but I took my time with it because I needed to get those measurements correct, but I just over measured those length pieces. I'll show you the sides here. So those are 1x4s, and they had to be cut to like about 1x3, and you know, routed, stuck together, and used as planks. Those took about a week each, so those took a long time to do. And yeah, a lot of these, you know, the cutting and gluing and so on. Gluing takes 2 to 3 days to do. So, you know. So I'm going to move on to the trains now. You know, I took like about 5 minutes on that. I didn't really want to do that, but anyways. So there's the drawer again for you. Pretty awesome. I'm still like the project either way, and these will be perfect furniture to use when I move out. Don't worry, I'm not planning on moving out soon, but you know, I'll have to at some point. The GP9 finished all that up. I got the steps done, and I'll show you guys that. So bring this in for a better look. I got the steps on this side finished up. These are the vertical GMD style. Got them black with the white step ends. So I'll show you the other side there. The first ones that I finished up all the step ends on, painted black. Looks pretty good. So I'm very happy with both how well these steps both turned out, and I'll show you guys. So let's see if I can get the best light on these. Probably can't exactly, but and then compare to the other side here where you got the original ones, the EMD style, more in the diagonal look with the little squares that originally housed the joints for the handrails, but I cut those off a long time ago. So these will have to get removed soon and get replaced with those styrene pieces. I do like how the styrene works, and along with the super glue that I'm now using. I think it's going fantastic, but it's very time consuming, which is why I'm going to switch over to Miniatures by Eric for the steps on the GP38 and the SD40. Those will very much save time. It will, instead of taking about like a week for just one step, it would be like less than a week for all the steps on each unit. So you know, that's how time saving this is when going with Miniatures by Eric, because they're pre-assembled and all done for you. You just got to put them on and paint them. The GMD one I've got apart here. It's just because I'm looking at decoder options for it. Now decoders here, they're going to become big possibly in these upcoming updates. I will not go into details of that, but I will say that I might be getting a few decoders. So be on the lookout for that. But more information in the later update on that. So yeah, still apart. I got the chassis, shell, fuel tank, and the DC plug, jumper plug for the 21 pin. I'm looking at a few 21 pin decoders there. I guess I forgot to put that in focus, so I'll just do that again real quick. Chassis, shell, fuel tank, jumper plug. So I'm looking at a 21 pin decoder for that, and hopefully I'll get that sooner or later. Just looking at, you know, a few options. Rapido suggested either an ESU decoder or TCS. I'm looking at TCS because it seems it's compatible with JMRI. With ESU and their lock sound, you have to use their lock sound programmer, which is, you know, nobody really uses that I know of. The club uses JMRI. I'm sticking with JMRI, and yeah. Now, one more thing to talk about, this little sheet of paper that I pulled out of the drawer. Now, I'm very, very happy to say that I am now street legal. This is my temporary learner's license. This is just what I got until I get the actual card license. I'm so happy to finally have this. I'm 17 years old. I should have got this 3 years ago. But the reason that I haven't really been going for my learners is because I haven't really had the need to drive. And well, finally I'm seeing that I'm close to being an adult now. A whole bunch of other people are driving and I'm not, and you know, driving is a responsibility that you have to take on as when you're an adult. So you know, I have to get onto that as well. So I'm finally getting to that, and also I think driving will give me a little bit more of a better chance at getting a job in the job hunting thing. So we'll see how it goes. One more thing, I forgot to mention the little headlight that I did on the back of the GP9 here. So you can see there, this was from this is the Details West one that I took off from the GP38 before I switched it with the Miniatures by Eric. So this will have to get painted red. I look forward to doing that. And yeah. So that's pretty much it, guys. I've got nothing else to talk about. I've went through everything, and I hope you enjoyed it. So there you go, bud. I showed you what my projects are, and everybody else. So I hope you guys like that. That's pretty much it, and I hope you enjoyed the update. I will see you in the next video. This is CPR43, and good luck.